exactly ideal baseball conditions with the rain coming down, but first pitch is just around the corner. We've got an NL East contest tonight between the Atlanta Braves and the Washington Nationals.
And now, your 2024
It's Nationals baseball.
Washington.
Next on the show. Jeffrey Rodriguez gets the starting assignment for the Nats in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This guy's kind of hard to figure out. You think most pitchers would love pitching in their home ballpark, but he's struggling.
Next, here is Juan Soto, having a very nice year, currently second in the NL batting chase. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Now here's a fly ball, well hit, racing back the left fielder, and this will find the wall deep in the corner. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Nothing fires me up more than watching.
Now at the plate is Angelo Cooper. He's a long ball threat, of course, currently number 4 in the National League home run race. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. So, guys, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Time for a look at the curly W on D.
Next up, Angelo Cooper flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, man, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here. It would be demoralizing to watch this inning slip away.
The set and the 1-2. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
And obviously a big spot here with the bases loaded, so he'll step out to rethink things. The 2-2. And he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3 runs. Now to the plate, here is Angelo Cooper. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
And you can live with punching out with the bases empty, but in his last at-bat with 2 runners in scoring position, you cannot go down not putting the ball in play. Too much on the line, too many ribby opportunities out there to swing and miss in that spot.
The 0-1.
Yep, that ball went out.
Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Hey, one time, right now. Here we go.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Lifted down the line in left. And it's a foul ball. Oh, and they pulled the string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
That's his 2nd strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about it.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring up the outfielder Brian Anderson. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Cooper is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Here now is Trey Turner. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. And as Nationals fans have heard before, see you later. So a two-run shot to left center, number 13 for him on the year, and the Nationals take a 2-1 lead.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows.
Next up is Angelo Cooper, struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Count even now at 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Swing and a liner. But he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Just blocks from the Capitol building, we welcome you to Nationals Park. Tonight, it's an NL Eastern Division showdown between the Atlanta Braves and the Washington Nationals. Major League Baseball on the show.
Ladies and gentlemen,
next.
your Washington Nationals.
Devin Smeltzer, a southpaw from New Jersey, gets the starting gig in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
As a pitcher, you'd love to assert your authority early on in the game, but it hasn't happened so far out here. That's a home run and a double against him now, and we're still in the first. He's going to have to make some adjustments quickly if he's going to turn this around.
Grounded to third.
Come on, you got it, come on.
Throw on to Bell at first, and his side is retired. Carter Kieboom digs in now, and he's a guy really in need of something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him. Line, that's a base hit into left field. And he will be tagged out at the plate. So it remains a one-run deficit here as the side is retired. Nats leave a pair. They still trail 1-0. Into the box, Angelo Cooper. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
He's set. Here it comes. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Swing as he foul tips it here, and right off his arm behind the plate. That hurts. Miller over at second. Freeman at first. 2 out in the inning. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Now 2-2, 2 on, 2 out. This is when you have to make a pitch right here. The last thing you want to do is run the count full to 3-2. Then the runners are going to be off to the races.
We got a full count.
Full count. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And a swing and a miss as he pulled the string on the breaking ball, and the inning is over. So it's no run. And now, Angelo Cooper. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike one.
Hey, be patient. Stay back. Get your pitch. Let's go.
Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first. And
Your attention, please. Pitching for Washington. Number 4.
hit in the air to left. And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are 2 away now. So the Nats lineup turns over, and to the plate, Trey Turner. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Lifted in the air out to left field. Cooper is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Stepping in for the Braves, Angelo Cooper struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Comes set with the 0-1. Strike 2, swinging just out in front of the slider.
Hey, this guy has come in and just done his job. Period, the end. Chance to toss a scoreless inning right here with 2 down. They're only down 2. A bloop and a blast, and this game's tied.
Take a look, find it.
And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. Good work in a pitcher's count to get on base and keep the inning alive.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Here comes the 1-2. It's a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Just a good, clean, crisp game, and a quick one, too, to boot. Great pitching and defense on both sides. Just a couple of key swings made all the difference in this one.
There is rain in the area, but we've been given the go-ahead to get this one started. Today, a matchup of NL East rivals between the Atlanta Braves and the Washington Nationals. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Steven Strasburg, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been pretty good his last 3 starts. A whip under 1.20, so he minimizes the amount of base runners. He's a tough customer. It'll be fun to watch him to see if he's on point early in this one here today.
Fellas, the Nationals, as they take the field here today, they were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Hey, Matty, we're taking a look at a team right here, D-Row. Through 5 games of this homestand, they're 3-2. I know they were expecting more, but they'd like to win this one here today and get that up to 4-2 on this homestand.
Yeah, this is an important one right here. You don't want to go 500 first 6 games, especially at home. On the road, you can deal with it. At home, this is a must-win.
Freeman is off a first with 2 away. No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
Total agreement, Matt, in particular that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
Up next is Danny Jansen. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. A pause and the 0-2. And he's down on strikes, so they get 2 men into scoring position. So So now into the box is Angelo Cooper. He doubled his last time up.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
There is a base open here, so the option to work around it is there if they want to go that route.
No contact there, and it's 1 and 2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Come on, go hard. You're scoring.
He can't track it down as this ball falls. And that'll put him on the board as it's now a 3-1 contest. And he'll make it back to first as the throw won't get him. Now into the box, Danny Jansen looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
And you can live with punching out with the bases empty, but in his last at-bat with 2 runners in scoring position, you cannot go down not putting the ball in play. Too much on the line, too many ribby opportunities out there to swing and miss in that spot.
And now in the box, Johan Valenzuela. He singled first time up. Turner has it. And a close play at second, but the throw does beat him in the side. And now for Washington, Andrew Stevenson. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Next to stand in is Angelo Cooper. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
Freeman stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate, and he will make it back to third safely as he didn't have much of a chance at advancing that time. The 2-1 home.
Oh, baby, you got it. Hey, get your pitch up there, kid. Let's go now.
Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home. Striding in now for the Nats, Juan Soto. It was a walk in his last trip. Swing and a high fly ball out to left field. But he will haul this in on the run as he had to go back to the warning track to do it. And there are 2 away. Up next, Brian Anderson. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Pulled high in the air out to left field. He's under it, and that ends the inning. All set for the start of the inning, and coming forward is the switch-hitting outfielder, Angelo Cooper.
Hey, this is where you go up there and you just focus on doing your job. Turn the scoreboard off in your head. I know you're down a lot, but you have to have 1 quality at bat followed by another quality at bat. Don't give any outs away. No ABs go unnoticed right here.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Fastball well outside. Boy, he just threw that fastball by him.
Little hesitation right there by the batter. It was great execution by the pitcher down and away, but that looked like a late swing. Could have been sitting on something else.
Outside in a full count, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Now to the plate, Brian Anderson. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here.
Anderson.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. But he's going to get there as he runs it down on the warning track for the second out of the inning. And he'll make it up safely to third. 9-2 finish as the